Right.
have a short video, maybe 5 minutes, of us harvesting the Mariola.
Okay.
That was from 2 years ago.
Okay.
But now what we do, and there's a guy right up top here, he's
Yeah.
got about 6 Mariolas hives, and you know, if I can't get honey, I just get it from him.
Got it.
But he charges like $5 for a small bottle like that, which
Okay.
is because it's very precious.
Sure.
You don't get much.
Yeah.
But in that one, we took the lid off and we actually scooped it out.
Yeah.
Now we take a turkey baster and just pull it out. We don't interrupt the hive anymore.
Wow.
So you just take a syringe, and that's what he showed us how to do. He
Interesting.
said that you'll get way more honey because
Yeah.
they don't have to rebuild the hive again.
Right, okay.
And the Mariola, the shape of the cone is like the Bisic Pisces. It's a round, it's oval, like vulva, or like an eye.
Yeah.
And they're stingless, so they're very definitely divine feminine. The bees themselves, because they're oval. They're not. What is it? 5 sides?
Yeah, the hexagonal. They do opposing hexagonal structures where they'll build it's a hexagram, right? Or hexagon would be the word, and then they build and then they offset, and that stack makes it really sturdy. Yeah. And those are the bees that we're dealing with. So, hey, KBN, I'm here with my friend Carol. We're in Costa Rica next to the Chiripo River. She has a sanctuary here, and she keeps Mariola honeybees. Now, what I'm learning is that there are a lot of stinging honeybee species, not just one. And the ones that I've been posting videos of are, the locals call it conga. It's a larger bee, dark, and they bite a lot. But these I stopped by your hive earlier, they seem very shy.
They're stingless bees. They don't sting.
They're stingless. They will bite, but
I have to go like this when I'm going past them.
They're so tiny.
They'll get stuck in your hair, and
They're
I don't
so
want to
small.
kill any of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're
Right,
so very,
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's nice about using a baster to pull out because you don't, none of the bees get stuck in there. 'Cause the year before that, I had some of my students here, and they were just trying to take every little wee tiny bee and release it from the honey, because when you do it that way, you're losing bees too. So you sure don't want to disturb the queen bee.
So the Mariolas, how many in an average hive? How many bees do you think live in there?
No idea.
No idea. You haven't counted them?
No. We went across the bridge, but the whole bridge was full. I have never seen anything, and I've never seen anything like it since. So I don't know if they were, because you're not supposed to, they don't fly very far.
It sounds like swarming behavior.
200 maybe.
So does it work the
meters.
same way as, so with European honeybees, or in our case, the Africanized honeybees, the queen will take 7,000 to 10,000 bees and go start a new colony someplace. How often do they do that? Do you know?
That I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds
I was
like
wanting
swarming.
to get more. I do have 2 more boxes here somewhere. They're probably in the woodshed or somewhere.
Got it.
Because we did have more, but they were empty. So
Yeah.
maybe if we just put them up again. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like,
So what else can you tell us about them?
well, they're usually just out in the morning,
Yeah.
and when the sun is out, you'll see them all very active. But once the cloud's over, you don't see any of them.
Yeah.
They all seem to go back into the hive. And so
What do they like to gather nectar from?
I think it just depends where you have them, because different parts of Costa Rica, when they're selling Mariola, some of it's really dark, some is really light.
Okay.
So I guess it just depends what they're used to in
What plants they do?
Yeah. Here it would probably be mostly flowers, because I don't have any, let's say, greens or not growing anything like that. But
So what I'm learning, like I said, is there's a variety of stinging honeybee species from Mexico all the way down through the Amazon basin. This is where they have evolved. They run the pollination cycle here, and so very, very special animals. What we don't want to see, and seeing in all this down here, I think that it's not a likely thing, given just the robust biodiversity in this region. I don't see Africanized honeybees taking over here. dominating here. Now, I know we've got a hive near the house where we're staying, and we saw one in the house the other day. So there's Africanized honeybee. So if you find honeybees here, living wild, they're guaranteed to be that Africanized honeybee that was created in Brazil. So we were talking about the story earlier. What they did was they went to Brazil, wanted to become an exporter of honey. European honeybees did very poorly in the jungle down there. So they went to Africa. There was a doctor, went to Africa, procured African queen bees, 64, brought them back to Brazil and crossbred them with a variety of European drones. The result was the killer bees, the Africanized honeybee. So they're not African honeybees, they're Africanized, meaning they've got a mix of DNA. Now they call them Africanized because 96% of their DNA is this African honeybee. It's that 4% of European DNA that makes them nuts. It makes them hyper-aggressive, hyper-defensive. They kill people, they kill pets, they kill livestock, and unfortunately they're an existential threat to America's native bees.
Wow.
Including these bees that we're talking about here.
We did have some bees on the yoga pagoda one time, and like hive, I think it was in very low season, whatever, because it came pretty quick, and Maritza said, oh no, nobody can go near that place, and someone came at night with gasoline.
Were they wasps or bees?
Oh, maybe wasps.
Because people mix them
They were
up.
black, I remember.
They were black, so those were probably wasps. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it
Yeah.
is. We'll get lots of wasps too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So the Africanized honeybees are just that. They build wax structures. They hoard nectar and convert it into honey. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with on our channel.
So what about like in the States? Don't they in California import a lot of bees for the almond farms?
Yes.
I mean, that's what we're...
Yes. So honeybees are, like I said, they're not native to the Americas, and big agriculture where they're monocropping, thousands of acres of one particular species. They're setting up bee boxes in there because the native bees can't keep up with that pollination demand. So they set up bee boxes of European honeybees, and these are the commercial guys. They actually make most of their money off of pollination, not honey production. And so they rent
Well, I thought they were pollinating the almond trees.
They are. That's what's going on. Yeah. But so those are the European bees. They're classified as livestock with the USDA. But
don't they die after? They don't go back to their, because they bring them in by the semi-load, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. No, they cart them around.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll move them all over the country. And, if they lose a dozen hives, they don't care because they've got 5,000 more, right? Additionally, if a hive goes hot, meaning it gets that Africanized DNA in it, and they get aggressive, they'll just put them down. But it's the backyard beekeepers that becomes problematic.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, it's the feral hives, which is what we fight.
Yeah. Hives
that are not being kept. Yeah. They're living in soffits, they're living in walls, they're living under people's sheds, any void, So anyway, they fill the void, and so we're there to mitigate their threat to people.
We harvest in February,
right?
Towards middle to late rainy or dry season.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the most.
Can you show us this product here, what you have here? So these are eye drops made from Mariola Honeybee honey.
Yeah.
And what do you do here?
You just put drop.
Open up your eye and tilt your head back.
Yeah.
Little sticky.
Oh, it does sting.
For about 10 seconds, and then only the first couple of times. And then you look forward
I want to start doing it, seeing if it improves my vision.
Oh, and that's just the straight honey.
Yeah.
Wow, that's delicious.
I used to be able to buy it like half a liter.
We
at
used
a
to get it
time.
at markets and more, and it was the best honey I've ever had.
Yeah, and then I'll also make all these little things and sell them.
And you can't buy it anymore?
No, they don't have it anymore.
Oh, that was the best honey.
What's that about?
I don't know.
Why is it scarce?
I don't know.
Well, because they produce so very little.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tiny. It's a tiny hive.
Yeah.
I can't. It hurts.
Yeah.
Boy, it's so tasty.
But what it's doing is the sweetness. It feeds the optical nerves.
Oh wow!
And then the honey itself softens
It went away
the
like
muscles.
that.
Yeah.
The
But
sting-
look around. You're going to see more dimensions, greener. Everything becomes greener and clearer.
Wow. I wonder if we could do this with just ordinary, like honeybee honey.
There's well, New Zealand, like Manuka is starting to say for it, but there's another type of honey. Now I don't know which one it is, but it's been coming up on Facebook a lot. Honey for the eyes,
Yeah.
but it isn't the Mariola, because I send people to the website to get Mariola honey because I talk a lot. I'm on a lot of shows.
Right. Wow, this is amazing, and it's amazing.
So they all know Carol and the honey. That and rapé.
It's
Snort
so
some rapé now.
it's so
And then
clear.
wax your forehead.
I feel like I can see more light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting. Wow, and
Well,
the
it's
sting
soft, yeah.
went away instantly.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it was gone.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And you start to look forward to that sting.
Okay.
Because you can see so much better. And it's like putting on moisturizer after a real dry,
Yeah.
well, being in Sedona.
Sure. Sure.
Friggin' dry there.
You've spent some time there?
In Sedona.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I would love to get some honey to bring back.
Well, that one's for you.
This one here. Thank you so much, Carol.
That's my
Appreciate
last
it.
one. I said it's, but the harvest is coming pretty quick, and that lasts like a year.
Okay. Great.
Who has it? This guy up here. I
He
can
has
give you
it.
his name.
He has it to sell.
Yeah, he's a Segura.
I don't know if I'd be able to bring it into the U.S. through customs. You think it's okay?
I bring 10 bottles at a time.
Yeah. Well, it's so good to meet you. Thank you for talking. But is there any interesting facts that you could share with our viewers about this honeybee?
Well, like I say, I threw away my glasses because this, I heard about it, and so I started using it, and I never replaced them, but contact lenses, I have a whole box of them. Bought a whole bunch before I came down here, but I haven't used anything. And I mean, that's 8 years now. And I had glasses since grade 2. Look at all the money that has been spent on glasses and contact lenses, and and I don't think it's really good to get the laser surgery on the eyes. That doesn't jive with me.
Yeah.
But I have 20/20 vision now. But then again, too, I believe it. There's another component, and I'm consistent. Another component I always say it's no good on the shelf.
Right.
And also, you got to not wear your glasses as much as possible, so that because the eyes get lazy. So it's a crutch. It's like putting a thing in your arch of your foot. It's just a crutch. It's not correcting the problem. But I can feel it if let's say 2-3 weeks I haven't used the honey.
Yeah.
Just like life is, right? I don't think you have to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and as soon as I put it in again, it's like And
how often would you say somebody should do it?
every day.
Do it every day.
Yeah. And then after 8 years, you're gonna maybe every other day. I do also Masterpiece. So kind of a zeolite drop, and I put that in my eyes too, every so often. So I mix up the two, and just don't. And I never wear sunglasses.
Got it.
You want as much photon in the light into your eyes as possible. sight is beautiful, and you see through sweetness.
Right on.
Yeah. And
all right.
you feel good. Your eyes
Yeah.
feel nourished.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah, I feel like I was inflamed before, and that's gone.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you. Good to talk with you.
Yeah.
And we'll stop by that hive on our way out and try to get some shots.
Yeah.
They're cute.